just got to the cabin and it's cold. 30 degrees. So we're gonna build a fire today. So this is my wood stove. It's a Vermont Castings Aspen. It's an older version and it's cold in the cabin, so we gotta build a fire. So it needs to be cleaned here real quick. And there's actually a reason why I'm showing you how I clean this here real quick. You can see the older version has a grate in the bottom. And this is where the ashes fall through. It's this one advantage. The other advantage is there's oxygen or air coming from the bottom, and it keeps the fire going. So let me clean this up real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I pushed all the coals back and you can see the grate. And at the bottom here, and again, this is important later, is the ashtray. Give it a little shake, and then you pull out, all the ashes and dump it into your ash bin. Yeah, so it's coming up nicely. I leave the door open, good crack here to let air in to get it started. And I'll show you some of the details. This stove has a little lever back here and a little bimetal spring and a little air flap in the back. Oh, hi, Remy. Are you a good boy? Yeah, a good boy. So I have the door open here, as you can see. It's a lot warmer outside than it is inside the cabin right now. So before I close the door, since this cabin is so airtight, I gotta crack the window open, otherwise my fire won't burn at all. Yeah, so the stove is heating up and you can see the fan spinning on top of the stove. It doesn't need any batteries or anything. It generates electricity by heat. I'll leave a link in the description for you. Now on May 15th, 2020, the EPA implemented a new rule limiting wood-burning stoves to 2 grams of smoke per hour, which changed everything. So prior to 1988, older uncertified wood stoves, they would emit 15 to 30 grams of smoke per hour, and then it was changed to 4.5 grams per hour. I guess that was a pretty good change. and it was implemented. So that was the first step. And step 2 will take effect on May 15th, 2020. So that's in the past. And this is when the new rule got into effect at 2.0 grams per hour of smoke emissions for new wood stoves that are sold past this date. So the wood stove manufacturers had to change the design, and they had to come up with cleaner burning stoves. So I wanted a brand new stove, and I went onto the Vermont Castings website, chose the smallest one they make, which is called the Aspen 3. And it had all the right specifications, as you can see here, and the right BTUs and everything. And bought a brand new stove, hooked it up, and I struggled. I really couldn't make it work. I couldn't get the fire going. The exhaust wouldn't exhaust, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, I contacted the dealer, and I spare you all the details, and I found out that the new design was completely different compared to the old design prior to 2020. So if you're looking for a wood burner and you want to buy one brand new, you really have no choice but to choose one of the newer ones that are EPA compliant to the new regulation. Just be prepared that these wood burning stoves may not be as easy to manage and handle as the older ones that have plenty of air intakes, and you can get away with firewood that may not be completely dry. And this is one I would recommend, a Yodel 602, a Scandinavian brand here, and it has an air intake on the front in the door that you can open, and it has really good specifications, and I wish I could get a hold of an older one like this. I really don't want to buy a brand new one with all the emission controls in it, since I had a bad experience with one. So, but if you can find a used one, that would be a very good stove to use. Yeah, ending the video on a positive note here with a nice fire. If you liked the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.